So what is your part tonight? Number one, your part is to believe God. Your part is to believe God. Don't allow science, medicine, the intellect to bring you to a point where you now start calculating and say, okay, now let's be real. I know that I have a fibroid. I touched it and I felt it. Is it really going to disappear? And you now begin to think. The question you have to think is, how did it come? Were you born with it? Did you swallow it and it went there? So how did it come? You never question how it grew to be that big, but now you are questioning how it will shrink and disappear. We have been trained in an environment that stimulates unbelief. You mean I can complete that house by the end of the year? Haba, this is October. We've not even gotten to lintel level. The last person who would have blessed me just said, "Guy, Nigeria is hot." Hot for who? Don't generalize this thing. Let's be sincere enough. Persuasion. I believe God. Oh, I believe God. That's why we're ministering. Listen, when you find what God has said, commit him. Throw away your ego, throw away your fears, and commit God. The Bible says, listen to what it says. It says, in my name they shall cast out devils. That's what we are going to do shortly. He said it. We believe it. And so we have the effrontery to gather you and to release a platform for the world to listen. And we give them an assurance based on what? Based on his integrity. That's why we have a worship team. What's the assignment? To create the atmosphere for his presence to make manifest. Because when his presence is here, then we know that we have committed him. Brothers and sisters, I want you to come to a point of restful assurance. Throw away that doubt. You know, some of you hear what I'm saying, and most people, when they hear preachers talking like this, they look at their dressing, they look at everything and say, it's not your fault. It's because you are enjoying. As if the person was born like that. Apostle, is because you don't know the fire that drove me from home to come here. Believe me, I don't care what it is. If God cannot solve your problem, then we have found a reason for him to not be God. But I believe God. Previous miracle services, it did not happen. Another word for faith is persistence. Another word for faith is persistence. You will never stop persisting and claim you have faith. No, sir. Elijah prayed and asked his servant, go and check. He said there's nothing. He would have said, God, I called down fire once. What is this one? Is it that I'm backsliding? He didn't even have time to ask that question. Restful assurance. He went back to pray 7 times and he saw the cloud like the fist of a man. And he told Ahab, he said, saddle your ass and run. I hear the sound of the abundance of rain.